we will talk about other types of antiferromagnetic ordering in this lecture. These are the objectives of this lecture. First, I will explain the spiral spin structure. Then we will derive an equation for the condition of spiral spin structure to be stable. Then I will describe the magnetic ordering of the rare earth elements. In spiral spin structure, as we move from one lattice plane to the other lattice plane, the spins gradually rotate by a constant angle. Because there is only one easy direction of magnetization, the hexagonal crystal structure has uniaxial magnetic properties. The basal plane of the hexagonal structure is a hexagon. Here J0 is a constant related to the interaction between spins within one lattice plane. J1 is a constant related to the interaction between spins in nearest lattice planes. J2 is a constant related to the interaction between spins in the second nearest planes. Within one lattice plane, all the spins are parallel to each other. So the angle between two spins is 0. So the exchange interaction energy is given by minus 2 J0 Si dot Sj. Here Si and Sj are two spins. When we move from one plane to the first nearest plane, the spins rotate by angle omega. So the exchange interaction energy is minus 2 J1 Si dot Sj cos omega. When we move from one plane to the second nearest plane, the spins rotate by angle 2 omega. So the exchange interaction energy is minus 2 J2 Si dot Sj cos 2 omega. Then finally we can find the total interaction energy by adding E1, E2 and E3. We have to consider the interaction between each two spin pairs. Then we have to add the interaction energy for all the spin pairs to find the total energy of the system. Then the total energy is equal to constant times J0 plus J1 cos omega plus J2 cos 2 omega. Here constant depends on the magnitudes of the two spins. If we take the derivative of this energy with respect to omega, then we can find the condition required for the minimum energy. For minimum energy, dE over d omega is equal to 0. Then finally we can find an equation for cosine omega at the minimum energy. Because cosine omega is less than or equal to 1, J2 is greater than or equal to J1 over 4. This is the condition for the spiral structure to be stable. Now we will talk about the rare earth elements. All the rare earth elements have the same physical and chemical properties due to the identical outer electron configuration. In rare earth elements, 4f subshell is partially filled, so only the 4f subshell contributes to the magnetic properties of rare earth elements. Depending on the atomic mass, we can divide the rare earth elements into two groups. One is called the light rare earth element, other one is called the heavy rare earth elements. In this table you can see light rare earth elements. In the first column we have the element, in the second column we have the atomic number, in the third column we have electronic configuration. Here the number of electrons in 4f subshell changes from 0 to 6 for light rare earth elements. In this table you can see heavy rare earth elements. In the first column we have the element, in the second column we have the atomic number, in the third column we have electronic configuration. The number of electrons in 4f subshell changes from 7 to 14 in heavy rare earth elements. When we increase the temperature, the magnetic moments rotate in different directions randomly. So the magnetic ordering is destroyed by thermal agitation at higher temperatures. Spiral spin structure has antiferromagnetic ordering only at intermediate temperatures, because the spins gradually rotate as we move from one lattice plane to the other lattice plane. The spiral spin structure is also called basal plane helix structure.